Let's play Trox, the demo. Hello and welcome to Hula New Plays short indie horror game demos. This is a demo by Vinil, and it's a horror game, and it plays after World War II, but I guess maybe a fictional world? I don't know. After the ashes of World War III. I misread that. Oh, that's too topical. No, let's not play this. The world has nothing left to give. Crops are gone, animals are extinct, families now survive under the shadow of the Sustainable Meat Act. A law that demands every household make a contribution in, air quotes, which, I don't know, if the contribution is an actual physical contribution, you don't need the air quotes. But if the government says they call it contribution, so they don't have to say send someone from your families to be eaten, then yes, it can be in air quotes, because then it's a name. That's how air quotes work. That is boring. Let's just start and not have me ramble on about air quotes. Alright, so it's after World War III, and we're cannibals now. Let's go. Can I walk? Oh.
In the aftermath of World War III, Earth lies in ruins. With crops failing, animal extinction complete, and starvation at an all-time high, the world government has passed the Sustainable Meat Act. Human meat is now legal, regulated, rationed, and necessary. This is a new world order. Families are encouraged to contribute. Remember, survival is our duty. This is GSN, signing off. Stay strong. Stay obedient.
Alright, dystopia. Yeah, I get it. Ugh. We also have to kill them? Oh, that's a bit much. Also very loud, very loud. Still not doing anything, by the way. Trox! I don't know, how would you say it if this was a trailer? Trox! Trox! Trox. The birthday. Oh, I can finally move! Alright! Yeah. Ha 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 ha. So we still have electricity, that's cool. It's not all bad. Well, yeah, chicken. If all animals are dead, then that's not chicken. Hi, Emily. I can't talk to you. Why can't I can't interact. So E did this. So that should be the action button. But that was it. There's a muck. If I can't do anything with it, why? Well, how can this be chicken if there's no animals left? Oh, but we still have coffee. So how will you find then? Okay, that's the kind of humor you can expect. Okay, I can open this. Family meat category B. So no chicken. Who is it? Is it like family meat? So it's meat from a family? No flashlight. It's very dark in here. Frame. Oh, that's the person we, or is it Jesus? I mean, this sound looks like, could be Jesus. It could be someone else, to be quite honest. It's very blurry. But that looks very Catholic even, I would say. Blurry, but very Catholic. Very, very. Isn't it the Catholics with all their saints and like the halos and everything? Hi. Oh, hi, Jake. It's my birthday today. Do you think Aunt Sarah would have remembered? She never missed one before. Aunt Sarah is... No. Does it mean Aunt Sarah is no more? Or was that the person in the kitchen? Oh, God. It's my okay. She never missed your birthdays, not really. She would like that. Maybe she'll hear us and come visit soon. Oh, so she's gone. Oh, she's probably gone. Maybe she's even not gone, but in our fridge. Your mom and I wanted today to feel special for you. Do we lie? Does it matter? No, that's me. Because then if she won't come visit, then it'd be sad. And I'm like, in these cases, oh, it's very difficult to balance being a total dickhead and to tell the kid she's dead, and to make believe something that might make the realization that she's dead all the worse. So let's just distract. That's good, right? Thanks, Dad. I feel better when you say that. Oh, I'm Dad. That's my son? That's so rare that you play as a dad, unless you're in a PT scenario where you wake up, have no memories, and killed all your family. All right. We'll let the good stuff stay longer next time. Deal? Until then, let's stay safe and enjoy your birthday. We'll let the good stuff stay longer next time. Deal. I don't even know what that means. Maybe I'm drunk. Let's go with the second option. Yes, sir. Oh, please don't call me sir. I'm Marco. No matter what, Jake, I'm here and you're not alone. That's nice. Let's not worry about anything else tonight. Just you, Emily, me, and your birthday. Okay, well, just sit down, Barry. Not even a hug or anything. And what are you looking at? What are you... Do we have... We do have, actually. We saw the weird PSA or whatever that was. Huh, I can't click that off. Okay, turn that off, sorry. It's so weird that this is red, because it should be green. If I can use it, red usually means it's blocked. So that's, yeah. Also, am I very... No. Look, I feel like I'm too tall for this toilet. Also, this is a ginormous water tank. I mean... What's going on here that you need this amount of water to flush it away, you know, to flush the sins away. So this is too small, this is too big, this is too high. This is Goldilocks' worst nightmare. Okay, let's see what the other rooms have to offer. Oh, this looks very official. Oop, okay, okay. So who's smoking? Is it me? I think in that situation, I never smoked in my life. I would probably, like, I think that would be one of those things I would start, you know, when everything goes to shit, then I'd be like, well, fuck it. You know, let's just do it. Yes, that is the light bulb, but why do I need to know that? Can I do something? Maybe, because it's a demo, maybe they will add something where Marco then will say, oh, this is my grandma. I inherited it from my grandma. She always used it to light the way in the dark forest. I don't know. I don't know. Pause is humming. I'm fine, Marco, just remembering when the house felt fuller. It's Jake's birthday. We should give him the room. It's time. Yes, let me find the key before dinner. Oh, she said that. Okay. I thought I say that. And then it's like, why am I looking for the key? Are you sure? Maybe we should do wait. Are you sure? Find the key or some doors don't stay closed forever. Is that our son? No. Is it his mother? It was her room? Oh, that was fast. Key! Exclamation mark. Like that. Who died? It looked like a woman. Probably the aunt. So he'll get this room? Where's our room, by the way? Shouldn't we first... Oh, yeah, it's there. Sorry. No, another light bulb. Do they play a role? They feel so out of place because they're so... like, in your face. and weird. They don't, like, why would you have a light bulb? Maybe I needed late. No, that's not a light bulb type of light installation. Really weird. Surprise, Jake. Surprise, your aunt is dead. Okay, sorry. That was... I deserve that. I deserve it. That was a horrible out-of-pocket joke. Okay. Well, you scared me, son. What are you doing? Shaking up? Sneaking up like that? I just wanted to see what you were doing. Okay. Anyway. Dad's like, what a weirdo. Ugh. Anyway, your surprise is ready. You get a room for your birthday. Your own room. Eyes wide with excitement. Really? My own room? That's amazing. Thank you, Dad. Smiling. You deserve it, buddy. Now, let's go check it out. Alright. And Jake. I mean, he probably has seen it before, right? What is this? Why? Why? I don't like this. What is this? Oh, talk to Emily. Is that Poland? I don't like it. Also, why does this have a VHS look? Why? That doesn't make any... Am I recording this because it's Jake's birthday? But why would I record some of the logistics? That's so boring. Just a note to developers, you know, just because everyone's doing it doesn't mean you have to do it, especially if it doesn't really aid the story. But maybe it has something to do with, like, maybe Marco is documenting this. I don't know. Man, she takes a long time to cut this chicken. Can you get the meat from the fridge, Marco? Yeah, I'll get it. But there is meat. Is that a pie? Oh. If that's the salad, I think it is. That is. I once ate a salad in Bulgaria, and they have this amazing salty, soft cheese. And they basically... I don't even know. It's like they cut it very... Not cut, they shred it. Oh yeah, it's shredded cheese on the salad. It's so amazing. It is so amazing. Okay, let's close this. There you go. Can you get the meat from the fridge, Marco? I already... Oh, I have two. Okay. Alright, there you go. But what... Why do we need the chicken for? Okay. I guess I'll have to go and fix the light bulbs. Look at him. He's not even sitting on the bed. Are you okay, Jake? There you go. So slow. I'm so slow. Maybe I am carrying a camera because I am... Why am I so slow? Like, look. This is... Do you walk through your flat in that tempo? I can't imagine. Wait. Okay. Is that it? Oh, here as well. You mean that shining thing? Okay. Ow! What? Ow! What was that? The reveal. Serve food for yourself and Jake. This smells funny. Eat up, sweetheart. It's special. Yeah, it can't be a chicken. But also, it can't be human. Because we don't have wings. And Emily doesn't eat it. She's like, no. I eat this cake that apparently exists and would suffice. You know, we don't really need to eat the human meat because we have a whole ginormous cake. And salad. That's all you need. Ugh, again. Let's light a candle. Just us now. Find a candle. Why? Do you remember when Sarah used to do this? What? Break the lights? Yeah, she always made everything feel calm while she was breaking the lights. Marco, there's something I need to tell you. Something I've been keeping from you for a long time. What is it, Emily? Do you know what happened to Sarah? I do know. The whole intro, the text on the game page. Yeah, it's very obvious what happened. Of course I do. She went for an emergency work. She said she will be back in a month. Marco. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, God, Marco. So what? Did your wife tell you that she went to a farm upstate? I know what happened to her, Marco. What? How do you know? So does he know? He just lied to his wife? What are you talking about? You're lying. That's impossible. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's do this. This is horrible. I hate this. But I'll pick it. Because I was there when she died. What do you mean? She was the first one. The first contribution. Contribution? What do you mean? Oh, Marco, what is wrong? He's really, I mean, even out of boredom, I would assume, you know, if everything breaks down, society breaks down, which would probably also mean that there's no 24/7 streaming anymore. You can't watch your shows anymore. You don't have too many choices. So you probably have just very few sparse TV and radio, you know, shows, newsreels, whatever. And I think even just out of boredom, you would listen to them and watch them. So I don't get what's up with Marcus here. I don't know where he's coming from. The meat we ate tonight, it was her, Marco, your sister. I had no choice. They made me do it. I don't know. There was a whole ass cake there. And salad. How would you do this to me? You had no choice, so you killed my sister? I think I'm going to be sick. I mean, all of them are a good pick, but let's go with the second one. I wish I was lying. I wish I could take it all back, but I can't. They threatened to kill us all if I didn't cooperate. Emily, it's cool. I don't fault you at all. I wish you would have been transparent, but given how dense Marco is, I feel like maybe you did it because I thought he knew and just lied to his son. But no, he really thought that was a thing. They? Who are they? I had no choice, Marco. They had guns. They said they'd kill everyone in the house if I didn't help them. I was terrified. It was the government, probably, right? You should have told me. We could have fought back together. Oh, well. I was too scared. Wait. He was in the house and didn't notice? What's going on here? No. I was just imagining Marco was sitting in the living room watching a show, maybe even the PSA we saw in the intro, and his wife with like men and guns surrounded a whole, like, everything's super loud. They're shouting at her. His sister is screaming as they drag her into the kill room, and he's just sitting there like doopy-doopy-doo. I was too scared. I thought I'd kill you too. I thought I was protecting you. Protecting me by feeding me my own sister. I know this is a heavy topic, but the way it's written and paced, and the way especially Marco is written, is so funny. Because this is the kind of lore, this is lore dump in a very clumsy way, where there's no lead up to it. I don't know if it was supposed to be a big twist that he ate the sister or human meat, but everything was introduced that way. So it feels like if you want to make it a big twist, you need another intro. You need to not put the whole cannibal thing anywhere the game page or the game intro and just say that food is sparse. And even then, it wouldn't be a big twist, to be quite honest. Okay. I can never forgive you for this. I understand you were scared, but this is unforgivable. We need to find a way to stop them. I'm so sorry, Marco. I know you'll never forgive me. I don't deserve forgiveness. I actually didn't pick any of the I will never forgive you points because, I mean, feeding me my sister without telling me. Yeah, actually, I get it. I get it. Because, again, there was a cake and there was salad. There was enough. Like, did they make us eat this? Like, did they say you have to kill her, but you also have to feed this meat too? Because that wouldn't make sense, would it? I don't know what to say. I don't know how to feel. Yeah, me either. Maybe we can find a way to stop them to make sure this never happens again. Also, I stopped reading this emotionally because I'm out of this. I can't. I can't anymore. We have to, for Sarah, for everyone they've taken. Thank you, Marco, for not hating me completely. I don't hate you, Emily. I hate what they made you do, what they made us all do. Did you just slunk down on the table? What is this perspective? This is weird. Or is that the... Did you just pick down the camera? They had the whole... He was recording this with a camera. He recorded that whole conversation. That is... Also, he recorded while it was absolutely dark. And he was just getting light bulbs. And now... Emily! Oh, is she the next? Also, what happened to my son? Oh. What's that? Is that AI? Is that AI? Why? That... Ew. Look, I'm not a prude, but I feel like that image did not fit at all into this. And if this is like an Easter egg, no, don't do this. If that's your Easter egg, maybe think it over. Also, that music is so loud. Okay, so Jake is locked up. Get in the elevator. Yeah, can I run? This will take me... I guess the game is like an hour long. You play 20 minutes and then for 40 minutes you try to get to the elevator. I mean, you know, Mako, some people run when they're in a hurry or even go faster. You made your choice, Emily. What? Did she now make my choice? You looked her in the eyes when you gave them my sister. Now look in mine. What? Why? Trox, the reversal. Every contribution has a cost. Coming soon. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out where I start because I think the premise is cool, you know. I'm currently rewatching Fallout because I think the second season will come out soon. And I really enjoy like dystopian stories. I actually enjoy them quite a lot. Both in video games and in movies and TV shows and books, not as much, but still, it's a cool topic. It's also a very overcrowded topic, so you need to do a bit, you know, you need to either tell the story from a different perspective or in a way that's very engaging to enliven it. I do think the whole premise with the cannibalism, it's a nice idea. It's not really fresh, but I think in indie horror games, it might be something. Again, it's not something that was never there, but it's not as often, especially in these short types of indie games and very indie games. So I think that is a good premise. I think the setting of the story is good. The writing, it's just too much. It's just info dumping. It's just too much. And also it feels like I'm being hand-fed, pun intended, every little bit of information in a way that makes me feel like you really underestimate my literacy and thinking skills. I think it was not enough time to have this big reveal, and the writing of it was really weird. I think this demo would have needed a bit more stretch to establish a relationship with the wife, to have a bit more, to talk with her about the sister to introduce a bit more backstory, because to just get it from the kid, and it's very, everything feels like it doesn't have a backstory. Everything feels like things are happening without any context. Marco and his wife, I don't know their relationship. I don't know how long they're together. I didn't even know that the aunt was the sister of Marco. It was, was it her sister? Was it his? You only realize that when they had their evening conversation. It would have been cool to have a conversation about the sister with the wife before, so you kind of know that there's something happened. And I don't know, there was no real establishment of relationships. And I think for an intro where you want to dive into a dystopian world and it feels like character based, the full game maybe, you need to create a character that's engaging, and you need to create a relationship also that's engaging, because then, like, if she says like, I killed your sister and then I let you eat her, and also let our son eat her, and they forced me, and then it's the whole, when did they force you, and why am I offering that I could have helped? Do I not know that when there's men with guns surrounding my wife, she can't just ask them to take 5 and call her husband to help? That's not how this works. So he's also so daft. Incredibly, like, to a point where I don't I don't feel for him. I just feel like, come on, Marco, come on, you should have gotten this. And I think what would have been better, to have him be surprised, but not because he didn't expect it, but rather he didn't want it to be real. So that he told himself that his sister was just on a work vacation, because he kind of knew that something happened to her, but he didn't want it to be real. And then the real reveal could have been either that the wife killed her. I think also it's a lot, right? I think it's too much for a demo intro, that she not only killed the sister, but also let them eat it. And I don't know why they had the, like, if food is scarce, don't show the biggest cake in history on the table, and then of course the smallest salad. But I get it, for the birthday of a young kid, salad is not the winning dish. But still, if you have a big ass cake and a small salad, you don't need human meat of your husband's sister to, embellish the meal. You don't need it. Everyone will be happy. The kid will be happy with the cake. Doesn't need the meat. The husband might ask, don't we have any meat? And then you can say, well, yeah, let's just talk later on. So the whole premise, that everything feels like it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. There's too much that makes me question the entire premise. It makes you question the character's motivation. Like, nothing comes together. And I think that's my biggest issue with this, because I think the premise of the story is cool. I actually think it's really cool to have a family living through this. But then everything is written in a way as if someone wrote this who didn't want to write it. Where someone told him, we need to get from A to B, and now you have to write it. And the person was like, ugh. I don't know. So he left later on to kill his wife. And from my perspective, that's crazy. I mean, I get it that he's super angry and hurt and shocked, but that person is also the mother of his son. So what he's doing is he's acting out his revenge to avenge his sister by killing his wife and the mother of his son, who was forced to do this because otherwise she would have lost her son and her husband. So I feel like, and again, it was shitty of her to not tell him that they were about to eat the meat. That is unforgivable. But is it unforgivable in the way that you would kill her? Like, yeah, I don't get the motivations. And yeah, that's that. If you're new to this channel, that's what I do. I pick an indie horror game, I play it, and I either tell you how much I like it, or I tell you what I liked and what I didn't like, or I tell you that I really did not gel with the game at all. But I try to explain it so you know what rubbed me the wrong way, because that's, I think, very important. Like, if I want to trash something, then I also want to give you reasons why I disliked something, and not just be like, I didn't like it because that's kind of a shitty thing to do, because a lot of work went into this. That's also the thing, you know, I try to be, also have good things to say, and also explain why something didn't work for me, because I know that so much work goes into a game on so many different dimensions, which is why I'm mentioning that it's sad that writing very often comes in secondary, because it's one of many things you have to do when you design a game. So I get that. And that's why I hope that I try to be as respectful as possible. And yeah, if you like that, feel free to subscribe. And I promise you, if I'm your wife, you know, and I was forced to kill your sister, and then feed her to you, that would literally be the first thing I tell you. I would be transparent, okay? I would tell you I had to kill your sister. They had guns to my head. They threatened our child, okay? And then I would also say, look, I don't want to eat the meat. You don't have to either. What are we going to do? So, subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Amy? Last words? Don't leave me hanging, Amy. Alright. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.